Alrighty. So I'm back for part 3.54. Let's just call it part 4. I know last one I said, oh, that wasn't really part 3, but it is. We're back for part 4 of Art for Aliens. And playing and learning in VR. Okay, so before I start painting, before I started recording, I was playing with studio layout, so you may notice like things have changed. Oh, what's going on here? What? But I was feeling a little cramped in, and I wanted like stuff to the side, and if I put the canvas on the floor, it goes over there. And I thought, oh, well, I should put all the paint buckets on that. All that fun stuff. But I wanted to explain quick what I figured out how the studio save settings work. Okay? So it's canvas dependent. So I think there's a text file that must get saved when you save an image because it saves the studio layout too. However, when you go to clean up, it will reset this all to what it was when you come in. So like this isn't the default now, but this is the default when I load this canvas and when I load a new canvas. But cleanup is going to set it all new. So I'll kind of show you to explain, oops, I want that up, what I'm trying to say a little bit more. So you see the layout as it is now. Okay, it's on this canvas, which is, let's say I load what I had for Kate back. Let's open that. We turn around. The studio's moved around. Whatever the state of the studio was at when I saved Kate's piece, it's going to save the layout of the studio at the same time, which is pretty cool. And then if this isn't the default state though, this is just like the load save state. So then if I go and do, which I just want you to be able to see it better, I know what it is, clean up, confirm, it's going to reset it to what Painting VR started it as. But you're like, oh my god, what about your cleaned up studio? I thought the same thing for a second. But if I go back and open, it is back to that. And that's awesome. And what's even cooler is now I have this all laid out. If I go to new, yes, new painting, any unsaved progress will be lost. I haven't done anything on it. Yes. Canvas size, ready. The studio stays the same as whatever state it is when you open a new canvas. And then when I save this, let's save this. Let's get this so I can type easier. Oh no. Okay, save. So now when I save this, it will have this as the base save state of it. And whatever state my studio is when I save it is going to be saved. And that's pretty cool. The only thing I wish, and maybe I'll give Painting VR some feedback on this, is I wish I could change what the cleanup layout was. And I wonder if I knew coding, I probably could go in, and this is what I'm thinking. I could go plug my Oculus into the computer. I could open up one of these save states text files, which I noticed that are with it. And I could probably get the data of like what it is that's telling us to like lay it out like this. And I could probably go in and find what the cleanup data says to reset it to and change it. Am I that technically proficient? Almost. Am I going to do that right now? No. Would I rather just like Painting VR give me a button like set new studio default, and that would be super cool, and I think I'm going to give them that feedback because I just think that would be a really cool feature. If you think so, maybe you should let them know too. Anyway, so that is my spiel about settings. Let's unlock this. I want to move it over. So even though I have all this, I want to move it over. I want to get in this corner. I like the feel of being like having this corner but having open space around me. We still have our remember to save, which I'm never gonna forget. Okay. And let's scale this back down. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting wrong buttons. Okay. Scaling down. So we're gonna get some drawing done. And I'm gonna open up excuse me, I'm a little tired. I had an interview with, oh my gosh, why does it do this to me? I want it closer. I had an interview with Yummy NFTs in VR, and I'm just a little tired. Why is it moving these things around is a little weird. Okay. I have a sponge in my hand. I accidentally grabbed it. Okay. You don't need it that big. All that work for nothing. So yeah, I had an interview with them, and it was really good. Maybe I'll link the interview in bio. I'm a little tired. Oh, excuse me. So I'll paint a little bit here, but let's see how long I can go before I have to take a break. So where we left off is we need to fix it. We lost that last save state. If you remember, I pulled that reference as a screen grab from, I have to get these yawns out. Oh my gosh, this is like best YouTube ever. What'd you do? I was in the Empress trash yawn for like 5 hours while she painted some titty aliens. What? Yeah, it's really good. Just kidding, I love y'all. I love anyone who's listening to me and entertained by me. I don't even know what I was talking about. I want those mushrooms back. Remember those guys? Let's bring them back. Wait. Are they gonna look the same? No. Are we gonna get a little bit of that green? No. Let's get that green. Today's National Mushroom Day. What? Or International Mushroom Day. And it's International NFT Day. I don't know what either of these mean. But it's all over Twitter. It's all over the twits. The Twitterinos. And I love mushrooms. I love hallucinogenics. And I love crypto art, the NFTs. And I'm pretty excited. So I have like a collection of NFTs. Shameless self promotion on my own YouTube channel. Welcome to America. I'm not even America. Welcome to capitalism. But I have an NFT collection that is shrooms. 10K. And I am not doing the normal hypey time. I am just, they exist. They're shrooms. There's 10,000 of them. People can buy them if they want. They don't have to buy them if they don't want. I will be there. And that's okay by me. Cause I'm painting in VR. But yeah, I had my interview with Yummy NFT went really well. I really like In the City VR girl. Like she's such a good interviewer. It glitched out a little bit, which if she watches this, I'm a glitch artist. I break everything, and I'm so sorry that glitched out on you. I take full responsibility somehow. I don't know how I did it, but I do. And she's just a really good interviewer, and I hope she does awesome. And she has a lot of stuff coming up, so it's pretty cool. Pretty. I like the green in that more. See how it's so much. It's because it's a screen cap. Oh wait, no. I remember I edited it in Photoshop a little. I changed the colors just a little. Boosted them up. And I like the colors that's going on. So let's bring a little bit of it in. I didn't really like those nipples I did last time, so we get a redo. They were just some weird thing we added at the end, remember? No one really liked them. Did the aliens like those nips? Nah. They were like, nah, get those nips out of here. Let's get this color, because it's a good color. It's pretty much that cyan that they provide, but it's different. It's different. Like, it's different. Just so you know. So you're not like, why should you not just use the cyan? It's slightly different. And let's turn. Okay, can paint is off on that. Let's give our little mushroom guys some dots on their head. Look, those guys are better than those last ones. Anyway, maybe bring in a little bit more of that yellow. Let's get more of that yellow going. I like it. It's pretty cool. Oh gosh, I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. Let's bring a little bit of that white in too. Happy little alien. Happy little alien. Happy little alien dude. Dude. Okay. I like this color a little bit. Like, a lot. Anywhere we want. Just clean that up. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Let's blend this out a little. Let's blend it out. Let's blend it out. Oh yeah, some juicy time. So, I don't know what that is. Oh, what's that? And it opens. It's the same. It's not. I like that glow. That's nice. More glowing. Oh, let's lock this though. That will help. Okay, let's get some of this line work done. We're gonna get this pretty close to where it was. We're gonna do it. Oh, we gotta kill this, and then we gotta mix it down. A little too close. Ugh, it's messing with my eyes. Let's bring the mix all the way down. We want solid black. There we go. Okay. So these lines, I'm gonna look at the old one. I just wanted to get some of the like bigger things in. But we're just gonna vibe. We're gonna go with these lines how they want to be painted, because if I get too stressed out with line work if I try to like look at something else and be like, oh, it needs to be exactly like that. Then I get too fussy, and it's just not a good time for us. No. Kind of like these eyes more. I like the asymmetry. I'm so huge on asymmetry. So hot. But really, like asymmetry is not to this extreme. I like exaggerating it, but asymmetry just looks more natural in general. Like if you're trying to go for, this is not me trying to be realistic at all, but it's like if you're trying to do realism at all or make it feel like, let's have better antenna. Like this is an alien. Why the nubs? We need like big antenna, right? But very, like, we find symmetry to be beautiful. We do. But it's not natural. Asymmetry is natural, and we want to, even when you're making things unrealistically, to captivate people, to make them feel like they can connect with it in some way, there needs to be something grounded in our reality, not the alien reality. And asymmetry is as realistic as it gets. Yeah, I like this. I like this head better. Let's look at. Yeah, we had those weird lips. I like no lips. We are gonna put pupils in here though. symmetry makes it look more like design to me. Maybe that's it. Symmetry is design. Asymmetry is art. Just kidding. That is a very big blanket statement that cannot be supported by any art theory at all. And now we're gonna here we go. But it's food for thought. Why we are attracted to symmetry. But we're also like, I think we're comforted by asymmetry. Maybe I don't know. I think it each has their moment. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Let's get more driven now. That's really cool. Is it different? Yes. Is it equally cool? Yes. Are we about to put this reference away? I think so. I don't think you want to know what I did before. I think we want to go with the flow. I want to just let this one be himself. It's let's do that. That looks really cool. Love it. So like what this reminds me of, trying to like draw something again. This is a really tangential story, but it just popped in my head. Just gonna adjust things. I'm actually gonna take a drink of water. Let me find the table in front of me. Put these down. Find my water. I watch these videos all the way through, mostly. Not like intensely, but I'll skip a bunch. And I think I always skip when I drink water, so I don't know how that sounds on the microphone. And I'm really sorry if it's horrible, but I warn you. Maybe I should give a 10-second warning, like, I'm gonna drink water, mute. Alright. Okay. So, let me get this headset situated. It's a little blurry. I want some nostrils. So the tangential story, it isn't related to this or aliens, but the drawing of lines and the trying to copy stuff made me think of this. So, back what grade was it? I was at, pretty sure it was 4th grade. It's definitely 4th grade. I was in Minnesota at the time. I am not going to say what city I was in, but I was in Minnesota. I was in a small town, which there's lots of them there. And I used to love drawing a cow. I'll draw the cow for you. It was pretty much based off of Rocco's Modern Life heifer, but I just really love drawing it, and I can still draw it. So oh, I should, hold on. Can I do it on the palette? Yeah, I can do it on the palette, because I can only undo so many things. So I used to draw this cow. Hold on, let me do this better. Let's get this at a better angle. Okay. So here's the cow I used to draw. And then pretty much heifer. It was a really simple cow. I figured out how to draw it. This is, I mean, like, I would draw very meticulous versions of this cow. And I would, like, vary them. But, like, sometimes bigger. These are very painterly. Oh, and I'd always put spots, too, I remember. I'd always be like, yeah, make it a spotted cow. I just thought it was a really cute character I made. And I would draw it a lot. Very simple. I would draw it in different stages. And I didn't have a lot of friends. I was weirdo. So I'd just sit and draw a lot. Read my stories. I don't want to look at the cow. Sorry. And I had a few friends, not a ton. They were all nerds. Some were meaner to me than others. A lot. Okay. I drew this cow a lot. And then this kid, his name's Dan. I'm not going to say his last name. His first name is Dan. He saw me drawing the cow, and he's like, oh, is that your lucky cow? And I was like, sure, if you want it to be lucky, it's lucky. And he's like, oh, we could totally sell these to kids. I'm like, what? I didn't say it like that. I was just like, I don't really want to sell my cow, but he was like my first like I didn't crush on him. That's not what I'm gonna say. I'm just in these lines. He was my first run-in with like how people, whatever artists. So he convinces me. I don't know how. Well, I was a doormat. Like, I go back and forth between being a doormat and being like really stubbornly horrible. All my life, I would just like swing back and forth. And that time, I was being a doormat. I was a doormat, and so you convinced me, hey, we're gonna make these cows, and they're lucky cows. You told me they're lucky cows. And I'm like, well, you kind of said they were lucky cows. But he's like, no, they're lucky cows, and we're gonna take these and we're gonna sell these to the other kids. And I was like, wait, like, I just really like drawing this cow. And we were at track, which I never have been able to like run well. I have like early childhood trauma that has made running very difficult for me, and it always has been. But we were at track because we had track in school, and he tells all the other kids, "Yo." That was like a weird tooth. Tells all the other kids like, "Yo, get your lucky cow before you go for the whatever track thing we had to do for gym that day. It was like run a mile or something." He's like, "So you can run a mile in under 5 minutes," or whatever salesman thing you put out there. And like all these kids were like, "Oh, I want a lucky cow." And so I was like, I had like notebook paper, and I like cut it in quarters, and I was just like drawing these little cows as fast as I could, like on a quarter sheet of notebook paper, and just so it's like big enough to fit in a pocket. And he was charging $1 for each, and then we were supposed to split it. And of course, like he made all these weird, crazy promises, like you're gonna run the fastest you ever did, you're gonna beat all your records, it's gonna solve the financial crisis, global warming ain't gonna happen no more, you're gonna get straight A's. Like he like it was like vaudeville, not vaudeville, but like old like snake oil salesman for these drawings of cows that he did. And like this isn't the end of the story. So he does all these stupid cows, or I draw all these stupid cows, and I'm like, cool, I just made some money. Actually, eyes for let's do that. And we're still at gym and track, and like all these kids bought a ton because we're about to run, and I had to run too, and I was like so slow, so I'm like one of the last. I always was when I was running, and everyone did bad, I guess. Like I don't know, like some people didn't care, but like some people were really pissed. Like this cow is not lucky. This cow. And so I get done running, and like people were like yelling at him and yelling at me, and I was like, I just drawing cows. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. It's like he's the one who said it was lucky. I'm here drawing cows. People were like, these other kids were losing it. 4th grade. And they're demanding their money back, and he was refusing to give money back. But eventually I was like, just give them their money back. And but I don't know. I don't remember if we gave them their money back or not, to be honest. I don't like remember the details of that. But I do remember like people being so angry. They're like crumpling up these pictures of the cow and throwing it at our feet. And I was just like, what is happening right now? 4th grade me, like I'm just this nerd who's barely has friends. Oh, and I'll finish the story and I'm gonna end because of the battery announcement. But I was this nerd that barely has friends, that had like traumatic childhood, still kind of dealing with it at that age very much. And I just wanted to like draw fucking cows. Excuse my language. I just wanted to draw cows. I just wanted to be that like, you know, cool kid who drew cows and everyone loved them because they drew cows. I don't know what logic was there. It was 4th grade. And here I am, just getting done running track after thinking I did something really cool by like selling all these cow pictures. They weren't lucky, and it made people angry, and they're being crumpled up and thrown at my feet, and I laugh at it now. At the time I was devastated. I was like, well, I'm not even the one who thought they were lucky. I was just rolling with it. Like, sure, you want to be lucky, they're lucky. Yeah, that's my cow story. And I thought of it because of trying to copy that other picture. We don't need no stinking cows here. There's a lot of lessons in that story. There really was. It's a really interesting time. But before I go, let's draw it one more time. Cow, lucky cow. He's a lucky cow. He's a lucky cow. Lucky cow. Moo. Yeah. I think the moral of the story is draw cows if they make you happy. But don't let another fourth grader tell everyone they're lucky cows and sell them for $1 and then have them be mad at you because they didn't beat their track time and all their world problems weren't solved. So maybe it is make your own lucky cow. Make your own lucky cow. Don't wait for someone to come on and try to sell your lucky cow and I don't know. Something deep there. Anyway, so here we go. Look at that. Look at that. We are back a little bit further than we left off last time. I wanted to get a little bit further just so I could feel better about losing saved stuff. I like the changes that have happened. We're gonna work on this more in a little bit with the battery dying. I want to make sure it doesn't end unnecessarily. What are we gonna do though? We're gonna remember to save. Overwrite the file. We did it. We saved it. No losing it. Make your own lucky cow. Art for aliens. Something flying was the prompt for the day. This looks like something flying to me, don't you think? Yeah, I will be back tomorrow or the next day after I get some fresh batteries for my Oculus controller. I will and get some rest. I have had a long day. Tomorrow I will be back to finish this. I think tomorrow I'll be able to finish it as long as I have batteries. And we can see where art for aliens ends up. And we can maybe move on to a new painting. I'm really happy with the progress on this. And I'm really thankful to everyone who has been watching so far right now and in the future. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to share this with your friends too. Like if you think they would vibe with this. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, prayers, curses, leave them in the comments. Let's take a look at my friends are again. I haven't hung more up yet. I will. I'll make a video when I do that too. Remember to save. Stay creative. Be kind. I don't know what else. Like marketing, love. Have a good one.